What are you asking me?
Just about being in the tournament, your win.
Yeah,
What
okay.
you've been kind of going through since 2020 as far as like playing Epsom, playing the
Yeah,
LPGA,
yeah.
just a little bit of
Cool.
nothing different.
Awesome.
Normal.
Okay, cool.
What we talked about at like LA and Media Day. So easy peasy. All right. Ready to go? Cool. Welcome inside the press room here at the Kroger Queen City Championship presented by P&G. We're here with one of our sponsors exemptions this week, Jillian Hollis. We'll get to the sponsors exemption, but you had some success a couple weeks ago on the Epsom Tour, won the Circling Raven Championship.
Yes.
Just take me through that. I mean, first win in a bit, so pretty excited, I'd imagine.
Definitely very excited. It was a lot of fun. I had a great week, and I came here the week before and did a little media day, so I'm thinking that Cincinnati's pretty good luck for me.
What was working so well for you at that event that really propelled you to that victory?
I've been hitting it pretty well all year, and I think my putting has just finally, everything's come together, and I made a lot of putts that week. I had a lot of really good shots around the green as well, and that's where you score, and was able to shoot some really low scores, and it was a lot of fun. I just had a great time that week and played well on top of it, so.
How good did it feel to finally get a win? I feel like you've been playing pretty well this season, but it had to feel finally kind of validating just to be like, oh my gosh, I finally won.
It did, and while it was happening, and even after, it didn't feel a whole lot different because I think my game has been there all year, and I think for it all to finally come together, probably a couple days after, I was like, wow. It was a really cool feeling to have, put it all together and have it actually show to everybody else. But I've definitely proven to myself that I can compete again and do what I love and enjoy doing what I love again.
Which is awesome and propels you really to a week here in Cincinnati. Got one of the sponsors invites this week. Being from Ohio, just how exciting is it to be here and play in this event, especially just having recent success?
It's such a privilege to come here and play in my home state and to play in front of everybody I grew up with, and I hopefully have a lot of Ohio fans here this week, and it's really cool anytime I get to play here. I played in Toledo the last couple of years, and it's just a very familiar feeling being here, and I have so many people around here that really love and care and support me, so I'm just super excited to tee it up this week.
It's a little bit different than the Epsom Tour, I imagine. It can get pretty lonely out there, but being out here in your home state, I mean, golf hasn't been in Cincinnati for 33 years. How cool has it been for you to see what bringing this championship to the city means and bringing golf back to Ohio in the women's sense, or bringing golf back to Cincinnati in the women's sense?
It's so cool, and Excel has done an amazing job putting this tournament together. I know they've been working on it not for weeks or months, but years, getting this tournament here, and I spoke with some of the people that are working so hard to make this tournament happen, and just all the work that they're putting in. The grounds crew is putting in so much work right now. I know we have some unexpected rain. It hasn't rained in Ohio all summer, so I don't really know where that's coming from. But it's so good for women's golf that it's, I think Ohio is such a great place to play in the summer. It's not great in the winter, but if we can get the LPGA Tour here for 5, 10, 20 more years, I think it's just, you'll see more and more tournaments around this area, and just getting to compete in the first one is such an honor. It's really cool.
Kenwood Country Club, obviously, under a little bit of water right now. We're working on that. But the Kendall course, seen it before. What are your thoughts? What do you think about it ahead of this week?
Course is beautiful. I haven't played here in the past, but I'm really excited. It looks very green out there, and I know they're taking really good care of it the past couple of days, just with all the rain and everything. And I see some sunshine in the future, so I'm I'm just gonna enjoy every moment. I really am, and it's been a great year. I've had so much fun playing on the Epson Tour and getting my confidence back this year, and playing a couple LPGA tournaments here and there as well. But I'm just really gonna enjoy the heck out of this week.
Tell me about that a little bit. I mean, for a lot of players, I think going back to Epson wouldn't always be the most positive thing, but you seem to make the most of it. And you kind of got off to a rough start. I feel like just being in 2020 with the pandemic and everything happening, being a 2020 rookie was always a challenge. But just really, how have you seen yourself grow? And how much has it helped you to kind of be able to go back and forth this season?
Yeah, it's helped a ton. I really enjoy golf again this year, and that's been my journey this year. I've had 2 goals, and one is to play healthy golf. I fought an injury last year, just trying to grind through this slump I was in. And, sometimes you push harder and it doesn't always, you kind of had to take a step back and look on a lot of things in my life. And 2020 was definitely difficult for me, but I have so many lessons I've learned in the last 2 years, and I think that's the most important thing. Like, you can either let those things kind of beat you down, or you can turn it around and make it a lesson. And I really enjoyed playing golf again, and like I'm making so much fun of, not making fun of it, but I'm making the most of every week that I'm playing, whether it's on Epson with all of my friends out there who are like the most supportive group of girls, and such great talent out there. I mean, I haven't played there the last 2 years, and just seeing some of the girls out there and just how supportive they are. It's like a family. I mean, of course, we all want to beat each other every week, but it's been fun. It hasn't been lonely, and coming out here and seeing all of my old friends again as well is also really cool. So just trying to stay present and enjoy it all.
Awesome. You have any questions in the room? We'll wrap it up here. Just kind of speak to a little bit. You've done, obviously did the media day. Kroger, P&G, really doing what they can to elevate the women's game, especially with this new tournament coming out and supporting this year. As a player that's been out here for a minute, seen what things are like, to have that support, what does that mean to you, especially as you're playing here on a sponsor's exemption?
Yeah, it's so great. Kroger and P&G, I mean, they're such big companies, as well as St. Elizabeth, who's sponsoring me this week, and like the support I've received from St. Elizabeth has been amazing. Like, they're near this area, and just to reach out to me and to want to help me and not only help me, but they wrote me a card. They congratulated me when I won 2 weeks ago, and just all the love that I've been feeling from them is so great. And the sponsors that are putting on this tournament, like, we couldn't do it without them. And for them to be supporting women's golf, I think more people can relate to a women's golfer, professional LPGA women's golfers game, as far as like tempo and short game. And I don't want to see it as like men's golf and women's golf. I would love to see it all as one big community. And I think that's what we're really striving to do, not that like division of this versus this, but to bring it all together. And I think Kroger and P&G have that vision for this week, and just for women's golf in general.
And it's a great vision. Jillian, good luck this week. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.